Alright boys, welcome back to another video, and today we've got ourselves the second half of the Tournament of Power. Yes, we can get into it, but first, let's look at the team. We're struggling slightly because this Gohan, 45%, this Goku, 53, although still decent enough, his upper half. This Goku, 63, 81, 92, 70, 78, and 81. For about half our about most of our team is still somewhat healthy, but the Gohan, although it is a key player, so I mean, like, yeah, Legends, add him to the shop. I swear, there's gonna be war. Add him to the shop, please. I want to get this man Zenkai 7, but it can't be ours to summon. But anyways, rant aside, let's get into the fights. And our first one is going to be to our right here, with this super easy stage. Now, if you went with this here stage, well then, you can go forward and it's, again, simple enough. If you ended up in this one, right here with the Vegeta, then if you were going to go for this here, I go for Tapion, Super Saiyan 4, Baby, Kid Goku, Boo, and then Naruto. That's the way I would put it. Other than that, let's get into the fight we're actually into, and it's this one right here. Okay, so this is going to be the formation we go with here. Now, I'm taking off the Kaioken because there's no blues. There's no point. There's one red, that's why I'm keeping in this Goku. And there's two yellows, that's why I'm bringing in Saiyaman 1 and 2. Also, we got about 4 supers, actual 5 supers, so actual 6 supers. I just realized every single person here can super. So yeah, though, this is going to be a breeze. Let's get into the fight. Okay, so let's see the attack formation. I'm going to go with Goten first, then I'm going to get rid of Saiyaman. Then I'm going to get rid of the black and the Trunks, going to double down on the greens. Then go for the Gohan, and then the Ribrianne at the very end. This should be pretty good. And we should heal up quite a bit, so let's get into it. And coming out of that fight, I mean here, pretty good, full kill. And I think we did heal up though. So, that's pretty good, it's pretty pogas. Let's get into the next fight. And that is going to be our 15th win streak against this super easy stage. There's literally no need to be fretting about the stage. This thing is easy as all hell. So let's get into the fight. Okay, see, this is going to be the attack formation we're going with here. I've now put in the Kaioken, see if I can heal him up a wee bit. So yeah, I said we get into the fight. Also, yeah, we did heal up 6% there. Okay, so the attack formation, Gohan, Whis. Let's just get rid of the Beerus and the Piccolo, the Bulma, and then the Shallot. If not, if you don't want to do this here, here's an alternative one. Gohan, Beerus, Piccolo, Whis, Bulma, Shallot. I just realized this is probably the better one. Okay, so we might as well double down the greens. So let's get into the fight. And coming out of that one for 15th win streak, 2.9 million. Everyone is actually healing up, so you know, this is already a good start. This is already a good start. Let's get into the next one with full kill. And that's going to be right above us, with a movies team slash Super Saiyan slash Sun Family. I mean, this one's a wee bit iffy because it does have this Gohan, but it doesn't have Goten or Kaioken. So it should be easy enough, I guess. I think we're just going to keep it the way this is because it has the full color wheel, and we already have the full color wheel here. So you might as well color wheel against color wheel. So let's get into it. The attack formation, Gohan, obviously just get him out of the way. Then let's suggest the Broly, this Goku, Cooler, Goten, and then Death Buff Goku. This is the way I suggest you do it. Again, I suggest. I'm not saying you should follow it, but this is the way I'm going to do it. So let's get into the fight. Coming out of that one, how well do we do? Brilliant. 1.58, nearly 1.6 with 4 supers on the way. Have the full kill and everything. I say it was a success. Alright, for our next one, it's going to be this one right here, and it's the Sun Family's team. But we're used to this type of stuff, so yeah, I said we get straight into it. Because this is going to be the way I'm going to be doing this here. only reason being is because... The only reason I'm bringing the Gohan back in is because I'm going to need a super against 2 reds. Also because there's no greens, there's no point bringing in a purple. Although he has a super attack ready to go, I'm not going to risk it. So let's get into it. So the attack formation, Goten, Gohan, Kaioken. Oh. And I suggest getting rid of the 18 and Saiyaman 1, 2, then Healer Goku. Always go for Healer Goku last. But with regards to 18 or the Saiyaman, it's a wee bit more of a difficult choice, but I'm going to do this here. If anything fucks up, I'm going to suggest you swap them about. Okay? Got that out of the way? Let's get into it. Alright, coming out of that fight. And you know what, to be fair, I said that was actually brilliant. Okay, if you have this team, go for that. 100% go for it. Because we got the full kill, avoided all supers, so it's success in my book. So I said, let's get into the next fight. That's going to be right above us with another Sun Family team. Although this one being slightly easier actually. Because there's no healer. And there's no 18. Also, we don't have regen, so we don't have to worry about that. So, but if you have regen, go for this Gohan before this Goten. But after Saiyaman 1 and 2. I'm going to keep with this here formation. Because, why the hell not? There's no greens again. There's no point bringing in Goten if there's no greens. See what I mean? I said we get into it. So the attack formation, the usual 3 first. Then the Gohan, Videl, Saiyaman. Goten, then Gohan. Because, as I said before, boost against regen, no regen, let's get into it. Alright, coming out of that fight, 1.78. We are getting a pretty decent streak, and Gohan is healing up like a madman. Absolute beast. Everyone's healing up the hell. This is going brilliant. Full kill, never fit, avoid all supers. I said we get into the next fight. Now, this one is a bit more of a difficult choice. Why do I say this? Because if you go this way, it's Sun Family fight, but if you go this way, it's another Sun Family fight. This here has debuff Nappa, whilst this one just has a healer, but it's 3 supers. Although, this one doesn't have Gohan on it, whereas this one does. But, again, this is the only reason why I'm saying it's a bit difficult, because if you go up to here, it's the Android fight, where to here is an easy enough fight. Go to here, it's near enough piss easy. That's all I'm saying. But then after that, there it's a literal shit fest, so it is. Because you have this team, and you have this team. 3 supers, and 2 healers. 3 supers, although no healer, but it's just a Bardock, and 2 of them are Super Saiyan. If either of them are within the range of this Bardock, because I actually had to go check his kit, especially the Goten, well then we're absolutely screwed. I'm just saying. But I feel like as if this here fight would be 10 times easier than if we were to do this one. Only reason being is because you have to deal with 2 healers, someone who takes all the attacks first, and 3 supers. That's all I'm saying. So I think the best course of action is to go with this one, because there's no Gohan, and Nappa isn't absolutely going to kill us. Again, I'm just putting this out there. If you are going to do this here, I maybe suggest going the route I'm going for like a safer one. But if you want to go the other way, as I showed you, well, like as I showed you, I say. But I mean, like obviously the image to the right. If you want to take that path, that by all means take the path. I'm not going to discredit your choice, but I feel like as if my way, in all honesty, is a wee bit better. Also, that path on the right that's in red is like a more of an outline, as like a suggestion of where you could go. I've rambled on too much, so let's get into the fight. I'm going to keep with this here formation. Actually, wait. Okay, now I'm going to keep with this formation, because this Gohan, although I think I don't know whether I can be able to get his ultimate off this here, but if he can, well then, by all means, I'm 100% going to take it. Although there is a red, there's only one red, and it's Goku GT, a non-Zenkai one, 2 stars, so it doesn't really matter too much. So, other than that, I suggest we get into the fight immediately. See how well this does. Okay, so for the attack formation, we've learned our mistake from last time. We've learned our mistake. Go for this Kaioken before this Kaioken. Always. He's super second turn. He's super's third turn. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Alright, so if I get rid of this Vegeta, then this healer, and then this Goku. Like, this is an unmarked territory for me. So, this is very experimental. If this goes south, I'll 100% let you know. If it doesn't, well, I just completely go with my thing. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, so coming out of this fight. Oh, shit. Oh, we avoided the super. Yes, we avoided the super. Let's go. Let's go, baby. We avoided the super. Yes. Okay, that's the formation, 100%. As I told you, he's super second turn. It's just a literal. I can't think of the word, but still, that is the best way to do that, in my opinion. And from what you can see, so yeah, 100%. Go with this stage if you're going to take it like an easier route, if you don't want to get absolutely destroyed by Nappa. I'm just saying. But yeah, let's move on to the next fight. And that is going to be above us. Which is a easy enough. I say easy enough, it's probably not going to be easy enough, but still. We know this team somewhat decently well. So yeah, I say we get into it. Okay, we can give Gohan a wee bit of a rest, because there's no reds. We have no need to bring him in. Although we don't technically have to bring this Kaioken either. But I want to make sure I actually get a decent... Actually, not. No. I'm going to do this here. You're going to be questioning so many things, but trust me on this one. We can go with this one. There's no reds, so there's no point in bringing in a blue. That's all I'm saying. Alright, so let's get into the fight. For the attack formation, this 21 first, then this 21 to Mai, then get rid of 21, for Brian, then 18. 18 has the lowest key resource speed on this team with like 1,900 or something, fully Zenkai'd. So, you have nothing really to worry about. So, I said we get straight into the fight, see how well we do. Alright, coming out of that fight, 4 million. That was a success. As our 28th win streak bonus, I'd call that brilliant mastery of the Force. Why did that come to my head is beyond me. But yeah, I'd say we get into the next one. That being a wee bit of a difficult choice with either this one, which is hell, or this one, which is also hell. Because both of them have 3 supers and a Gohan. This one has Bardock. The other one has 2 healers. And a debuffer. I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to go with the 5/6 stage. This is probably going to go absolutely south. But I have a very, very small feeling we could actually do this here pretty well. Although it's going to be a guarantee I'm going to get hit by this Goku Super. I'm just going to say that much. We're most likely going to get hit by him. So there's that. We're going to get hit by 1 Super anyways, so it doesn't really matter. With this one. And with this one, we're also going to get hit with like 1 Super because there's 2 fucking healers and a debuffer. Meaning we'll take a massive amount of damage and they're going to be alive for a lot longer. Although it's a 4/5 stage, you can go with this here if you want to. 100%. You're going to go with this one? That's fine by me. But if you're going to do this here, then it's just doing... You don't really have to care about this Gohan after turn 1, so I suggest maybe this. Because I think this Goku has a higher key resource speed than the Piccolo. Then get rid of the Gohan. 18 then the Vegeta. this is the formation I probably would personally go with. So you can work your team around this board and then go with this here formation of attack. But I'm going to go with this here one. Again, this is uncharted territory for both these tiles. So it's probably going to go down south, but I'm willing to take the risk. So let's get into the formation. Okay, so this is going to be the formation I'll be going with here. I tried my best here to work around this here. It's a wee bit difficult because there's 3 blues and I've only got 1 green. So getting around that is a wee bit difficult. Although it shouldn't be too bad. I just need to swap them out a wee bit. Because this Gohan definitely needs a wee bit more of a heal than this Goku, who's at 78%. But yeah, although this Goten doesn't really need it either per se, but he buffs 4 tiles, his own and then the 3 around him. That's the only reason why I'm keeping him there instead of putting him up there. But yeah, other than that, let's just hope for the best that we can actually do this here. It's going to be a stupid formation. Goten, Kaioken, then Kaioken, then Gohan, Bardock, and then this Goku. Again, we're going to be guaranteed a hit on 1 super. Most likely this Kaioken here, because I'm going to get absolutely rid of this Goten. This Kaioken here should go down semi-easily. And then I mean, like, once we get Gohan out of the way, Bardock is essentially useless because he's not buffing anybody. Again, I'll have a look at afterwards what the team formation of this was, and I'll actually show it just to make sure that you know what the hell you're going to be going up against. But yeah, other than that, let's just see how far downhill this takes us. And coming out of that one... Wait, are you serious? Yeah, no, I think we did get hit. Oh, we were close on him though. Oh, alright then. I guess that was pretty decent. It was easy enough. Although this Goku did take a wee bit of hit. I think he did get hit by his super. But I don't care. We avoided every other super. That's like the biggest success ever. Mental. I'll 100% take it. I'm also still in shock. Is here 2 billion? I'll take it 100%. I said we get into the next fight. With that being this 4th stage against this super easy fight. We've already done before so many times. Let's get into it. So this is going to be the formation. Again, it doesn't really matter per se how we do this here because, I mean, seriously, it's easy enough. Although there's 2 greens. If you want to, you could just take in the Goten. But I'm going to keep with this team. So yeah, let's get into the fight. Alright, so for this one, this here, this here, this here, this here, this here, this here. This formation is near enough godly. You always go for this formation on this exact team. Always. Double down on the greens. Because Whis is then completely useless after Beerus is dead. Or Beerus is completely useless after Whis is dead. Either or. Doesn't matter. Let's get into the fight. And coming out of that one, super easy. 1.8 million. Easy clap. Full kill and everything. Alright, so for our next one, we're going up against this 4-fist, which is super easy. Super easy, as I say. Because that way we're going to end up with this here, which is the same fight. And then this one. Again, all easy enough. 100%. Super, super easy. Let's get into the fight. Although if you are super struggling and for some reason cannot go up against this fight, go for this one. With the same formation as we did before. If you were watching before, go with this formation. But let's get into this fight. Alright, it's going to be attack formation right here. There's no bloody blues. There's no point of bringing in the green. But I said we get into the fight anyways. For this one, get rid of this Goku. Get rid of Krillin, Yamcha, Turles, Fisku, and the Vegeta at the end. Because he's a death buffer. Let's get into the fight because this should be super easy enough. And coming out of that fight, 1.8, we're just getting straight 1.8s. Our team has healed up significantly. which is insane. The second half, for some reason, has been so easy. First half absolutely destroyed us. Second half is treating us so well. Full kill and everything. Let's get into the next fight. Alright, for this one, the 5-fist, as I already showed you, it's easy enough. So let's get into it. Okay, so this is going to be the formation. You see me taking off the healer Goku. But our team is so healthy. We don't need to care anymore about heals. So I'm just going full, super high hero source speed. Super high. So that's it. Let's get into the fight. Usual formation as we do always. This here. Go with this formation. Super convenient, and it's the best one you have. So let's get into the fight. Coming out of that one. Easy 2 million. Nice. This is just breeze at the end now. Let's get into the next one. Full kill everything. And that obviously, as I showed you at the beginning, with this super easy fight that's just not even a challenge by this point. We're just breezing through this for our last fight. That's why I'm going all out. Any significant change to the formation? But you can put this go on here if you want to. And I would just do it anyways. But yeah, this is the formation. Let's get into the final fight of the video. It's just the usual stuff, not him. Okay, there you go. Usual formation, usual shtick. Let's see how we finish this. Hopefully, it'll be a banger. Coming out of that fight for the final one, 5.2 million. Let's get her going. Full kill and everything. Secure our 300. Super nicely. Whereabouts we end up with our points? Come on, give it to me, baby. It's on 46.2 million. 46.3 million. Nice. Now question, where do we end up on the board? I'm guaranteeing it's like super high. Has to be, there's like no other way. Come on. Oh, 46.9. Essentially 600,000 off. Alright, fair enough, I guess. Whereabouts do we end up in our own rank? Again, I think most of the points actually suffer from the beginning because we absolutely tanked the beginning of it. 465, 100% take it. That's nice. Pretty neato. Then again, the first half absolutely destroyed us. So, I mean, like, can you really blame me for being this low? The first half destroyed us. I mean, yeah, biggest half of it was dumb mistakes, and the other half was just probably bad RNG. But yeah, other than that, hope you did enjoy. Smash her on the like, share, and subscribe button just for the crack of it. I shall see you all in the next one. Tally ho.